Hey everyone, hopefully you're doing well. I'm just going to talk really quickly about my Mazzer Philos that I got about a month and a half ago. I really do like it. I'm not going to go into particle distribution or any of that other nerdy stuff because personally, I don't really care about it. And all I want is a good tasting espresso or a great cup of coffee. This, in my opinion, is one of the best values for a 64 millimeter grinder. Is beastly as well. This thing is big. It weighs, I think, like 24 pounds, which is quite a difference. It is quite large, but to be quite honest, it's not really a problem. There are two things that come with it, which of course are the burrs here. There are two different ones. There are the 200Ds, I200Ds, which are more of the light espresso, a little bit more acidity up front. And then you also have the I-189s, which are more of a traditional flavor. So personally, I have both, but I prefer the 200 or the 189s because I like more of the traditional espresso. I like it to be a little bit smoother, and I do have a lot of cortados as well, which works really, really well. The 200Ds though, I'll be honest, they do a really good job. It's just not my personal style. A couple of concerns that people have had online that I have seen is the front cover here, the thing falling off, right? So there's a little knob underneath, which I'll show you. Tip it up right here real quick. You just put your finger in there, there's a little indentation, and it comes right out. Yes, it is, I believe, glued on. Okay. If I had to get this off, to be quite honest, I'd have to pry it off. And it's not that easy to do. Inside here is where you could take this top part in and out to replace your burrs, which I've done it a couple times and cleaned it. It's actually pretty easy. Also, it comes with a catch cup here. I'll turn the grinder to the side, make it easier. So this catch cup, it works. It's fine. It's magnetic. I prefer the Niche Zero catch cup. I just do. It's a little bit better, and it fits right in the portafilter as well. It just snaps right into place. There's a magnetic thing. And then after you get done doing your brew, you just do the little clicker here, and it pushes out the rest of the grinds that possibly happen to be in here. And then lastly, we got the power button, which is on the side right here. So a couple things that I don't necessarily like. This is one of them, is the cord. So I'm not really sure who thought about getting a gray cord with a black grinder. And then I think the gray grinder is black cord. They should have just reversed it. This makes 0 sense to me. And then this is a beastly grinder, as I know. This part down here is plastic, which I personally don't really like. It's not that great, but it's not a deal breaker at all. I understand why they did it. This price point is $995, which is awesome, especially when you compare it to the Zerno, which is usually around 15 to 16, 1700, depending on what add-ons you put in there, and the P64, which is about 1700 before tax. Both of those are great grinders. One other thing to concern is the top dial here. People were wondering if it's going to be hard to use. I find that it's really super, super nice. You just look over the grinder and then you just turn the knob. The steps are there. You can make it stepless, but I personally wouldn't do that. So this is a really nice addition. If you were to have really short cabinets, I don't think this would work for you. You just have to actually measure and see if this makes sense for you. Anyways, though, I just want to show you this. I will do a more in-depth video as I move forward, but honestly, for $995 and you're looking for a 64 millimeter grinder that is just a beast, like a beast. The motor in here is crazy, and it's insane. It just pulverizes the beans and pushes them through there, and the grind quality, as far as I know, it's pretty good because it tastes really good to me. And if you're the type that just wants to get up, do your thing, have a coffee, I think that this could be a good option for you. So thanks again for joining me today. I really appreciate you checking out my video and my first impressions. And if you have any questions at all, just let me know. Thanks again. Have a great day.